Thank you for listening to 1252 Sports Chicago.
What's up, everybody, and welcome. As Fred and I are sitting here live at Salernos.
Yes, we are.
Out in Hodgkins, beautiful place, waiting for the place to fill on in, waiting for the place to get everything going, waiting for the place to get all packed up. It's going to be a busy day down here today.
Yeah, very busy day. They got the DJ here. They got a drum line. Staley, the Bears, going to be here. All kinds of great stuff's going to be happening. And then the Bears are going to beat the Giants. So,
yeah. Oh,
you know,
I don't know about that.
I don't know. The more and more I think about it, the more I hear Cairo Santos is out. Oh, yeah, my God. No.
Carlos Santos.
Yeah. So he's out. And there's a lot of question marks. We'll talk about it in the next 45 minutes or so. And, come on out. Great place. And I'm back in my old days drinking Miller Lite. You got $12 buckets of Miller Lite. This is awesome. Perfect way to start a Sunday morning.
Yeah. We're hanging out. Let's just wait for the place to get in. We got the Vikings and New Orleans on right now. Looks like the New Orleans is kind of making a rush down the field.
Yeah, Andy Dalton. How'd you like to have that? Yeah, we've seen that story before.
Andy Dalton, oh my.
Yeah.
Andy Dalton, oh my. I was listening to the ESPN radio this morning. The guy kept on calling him the Red Rocket. And I was laughing because
it's the Red Rifle, isn't it?
It's the Red Rifle.
Yeah.
Everything kept on calling him a Red Rocket. I was like, and then whoever who he was with, she's like, I'm pretty sure that's something about a dog. And then they're like, no, it's nothing about a dog. It's nothing about a dog.
Yeah.
But it was again down here, Hodgkins, at Salerno's, awesome sports bar. Seriously, I've been raving this place up since I walked in. Nate here, the bar manager, is fantastic. His dad is here. We got the Bears DJ here. But I was talking with Nate earlier, and I was talking with B-Mac, the other manager here, and I was sitting there saying, I was like, man, this place is like really, it's the cat's ass sports bar around.
It's awesome.
It's unbelievable out here.
Yeah, there's so much stuff, so many TVs. The bar is great. I've been coming here for a long, long time. Pizza's great. All that, everything. And it's wonderful to be here in closer to my home, closer to Cicero where I grew up. And we were here all the time. Heck, I remember going to a bowling alley that was down the street. And then the guy left us here. We had to sit and walk. We had to walk. He wanted us to walk home from here. So Cicero's a long way from the corner of LaGrange and Joliet. We called and smoked somebody else up, and then would come out and get us. But yeah, it's a great place, great area, and come on out if you're looking for something to do and someplace to watch the Bears game because they got TVs. Like I said, they're going to have the drum line, they're going to have the DJ. It's going to be all kinds of fun here throughout the day.
Right, and they, like you were saying, the drum line and stuff like that, but also Staley the Bears come on.
Yep.
Too. So it is a family-friendly event. I have to be on my best behavior and watch my P's and Q's.
Yeah, it's tough for Mike.
And it is.
You guys know it's tough for Mike.
It is. It's tough for me. But it's also this entire event is sponsored by the Chicago Bears. It's the Chicago Bears watch party location, and that's why everything's here. The Chicago Bears DJ, State of the Bears, the Bears drum line, and it's also presented by Miller Lite. So hold up your beer and Miller Lite. Anytime you guys want to pay us, Miller Lite.
I hold them up all the time. I hold it right here.
We're here.
Like I'm doing a commercial. Yeah.
But we got a bunch of giveaways and stuff like that. Looks like they got some T-shirts and stuff like that. We're gonna be throwing coasters like Ninja Stars at people in the audience. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, we should have a great time. And I'm thinking the Bears. I really do think the Bears are going to have a really good shot at winning the game today. The problem is you've had a lot of injuries. Okay. Carlos Santos. Who knows? I think Roquan Smith now is pulling one of those things where I'm not going to practice during the week. I got a nagging injury. I'm just going to play the games because he didn't get his contract done. He didn't practice all last week with a hip injury. This week he hasn't practiced because he's got a quad injury. I got a feeling Roquan's pulling the old, I don't need the practice. I can go through and know what the guys are going to do and then just take the field on Sunday and play well. Last week he had a great game, 16 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, and also the interception. The interception at the end, he got a lot of credit, but it was Angelo Blackson with the tip that made it able for Roquan Smith to get in there.
Do you seriously think he's playing the old hoopsie daisy? Like I'm hurt, but I don't want to.
I do. Yeah, I think he is. We'll see what happens if he plays this week. If he plays well, see if he practices during the week. Some players may think that practice is overrated. Not for the young guys, but for Roquan Smith, maybe it is.
So today's going to be a tough game. I mean, both these teams are very similar, have a very strong run game. Saquon Barkley has looked fantastic thus far this year. David Montgomery has looked amazing this year. Unfortunately, David Montgomery is out today.
Yeah.
And we got Khalil Herbert. He's been fantastic as well.
He's averaging 7.3 yards a carry. Now, that will not continue. It would be nice if it did, but it won't continue.
Right.
But they also have Ebner, the rookie kid, and Velus Jones is coming back today. And you know what I did today? I played a 3-leg parlay. I took the Bears +3, Herbert to score, and Velus Jones to score a touchdown.
Wow.
Because he's a new guy, a guy that they liked in practice. We'll see if Velus Jones can do something, and just those 3 legs can get you some money. So check your sports book and see if you can get something, because I know last year we were talking about something like this, actually 2 years ago, and people were betting on Cole Kmet to score the first touchdown. They won a big chunk of cash for a Cole Kmet first touchdown. So see what happens today, because on my sports book it had a preset parlay, but the parlay was Giants winning, Saquon scoring, and something else. That's why I'm not betting that.
Right.
I don't want that happening. So yeah, put one together. But yeah, I'm eager to see what the Bears can do, because think about it. These are 2-1 teams that a lot of the experts in the NFL said were going to be 2 of the worst teams in the league.
Yeah, I mean, and right now as it sits, we got the Giants today. Who we got coming up next week? And it's another almost cakewalk.
Yeah.
Get the schedule there.
Yeah, you always have it. Until the time you need me to have it. Yeah, I don't have it now.
You don't have it now.
No.
But we do. You know, they got a couple nice, easy peasy games here between the Jets, Giants, the the Washington football team or Commanders, whatever the hell you want to call them, coming up. They have a bunch of easy games.
Yeah, it's the Vikings next week.
So
maybe they'll have jet lag from coming back from London.
Let's hope.
Then you get the Commanders on a Thursday on the 13th,
and then the Cowboys on the 30th. I know that.
Yeah, Cowboys on the 30th, and you got a Monday night game with the Patriots on the 24th. So the next 3 games you have is Vikings, Commanders, and Patriots. And I got to tell you, the Patriots are not what they used to be. We know that because there's no Tom Brady anymore. But yeah, there are some winnable games here. This Bears team could start the first 6 games 4-2, and that would be something that not only the rest of the NFL would be surprised by, but also a lot of Bears fans would be very surprised by that.
Yeah, no, it's going to be very, very exciting, man. I cannot wait to see what's going on in today's Bears game, because the teams match up so nice together.
Yeah,
they're almost identical teams. We have the Minnesota Vikings, the New York Giants, where they're struggling with quarterback play right now. The wide receivers aren't really getting it done. You have Sterling Shepard going out. Kenny Galladay has caught 2 receptions.
He's not looked good at all.
It's just not a good team right now. And their strong suit, like I was saying earlier, their strong suit is Saquon Barkley running the football right now. So it's going to be a battle of defense perspective on today's game. And it's going to be very, very tough. It's not going to be an easy win for the Bears.
No,
it's going to be a dogfight.
It's going to be an ugly one. I would expect it to be an ugly game. I didn't hear anything about the weather forecast. We'll check that out. But I know it's been raining a lot on the East Coast. So the Bears, as a run defense, are not good. They're 30th in the NFL, tied for 30th in the NFL. So they need to step up, because Saquon Barkley's had a couple of big runs. He's one of those guys, get past the line of scrimmage, he can go. He's had a 68-yard run. He's had a 38-yard or 36-yard touchdown run. So Saquon Barkley's a guy that can actually do the job. He is a guy that gets hurt. He's gotten hurt over the years. So we'll see what happens. And Daniel Jones. I mean, Jones is a guy that, a quarterback that a lot of Giants fans don't like. They don't think he's a guy that's going to work and make it. So we'll have to wait and see what happens as this game plays out.
I'm excited to see what Velus Jones can bring to the table today, definitely, for sure. It's something that we've been talking about for a long time here. And since we drafted him, it's been somebody that we've been talking about. And I want to see what he can do, whether it be in the special teams game or as the wide receiver game. A lot of people saying that he's kind of like a Deebo Samuel. Hopefully, I mean, come on, that's kind of
that's high praise.
Stop comparing guys. Stop comparing guys. And that's you have to stop doing that, because what if this guy comes out here and is a complete buster?
Well, it was so weird. One of the things they kept saying after he got drafted is, well, he's an older guy. I don't care how old he is. If he can play, okay? I guess he's 24, so he's an old for a rookie, but he's a guy that's got speed. He is a guy that was returning kicks in the preseason. I kind of don't mind the way Ebner's been doing it. I also would like it a lot if they let the ball go in the end zone. They did that last week a couple times, which was nice to see, because I'll harp on it over and over and over again. If the kickoff is at the goal line or inside the end zone, let it. My least favorite guy, Eddie Jackson, has 2 interceptions. Had another one last week, thanks in part to Kendall Vildor tipping the ball at the goal line.
Right.
Had a ball going up in the air. But you know what? Eddie Jackson's playing harder. And I didn't know about a lot of the problems, the personal problems Eddie Jackson was having. His wife apparently had a miscarriage, and they had some other problems, and a good friend of his passed away. And we didn't hear about a lot of that stuff. We just knew he played poorly the last couple of years. And with Eddie Jackson playing better and flying around, and some of these young guys in the secondary, you know, maybe now with these young guys in the secondary, he knows he's got to step up. He's got to be the old guy, the old veteran, and maybe that's made him play a little bit better this year. But I've enjoyed watching that. Robert Quinn is a guy, he may or may not be out there today.
I know. Yeah, that's what they're saying. Yeah.
Robert Quinn's a guy, he's got a situation where he's not practicing throughout the week. So I'm not exactly sure if he's going to be ready or not. But, you know, he has not gotten to the quarterback this year. But I like their young guys. This kid in the middle, Robinson, really a heck of a player. So we'll wait and see how the defense does against Saquon Barkley. You got to stop Saquon Barkley. If you can stop him, I'm pretty sure you stop the Giants, because he's been able to run the ball. And as you said, Shepard goes out with an ACL. He's done for the year. So they're going to struggle offensively, hopefully, against the Bears today.
But, you know, as much as the Giants have had their offensive woes, so have the Bears.
Yeah.
The Bears cannot pass the ball, it seems like, over the first 3 weeks of the season. And that's something that we've been wondering about. What's going on? When is Justin Fields going to take his next step? When are we going to see that big game from Justin Fields? Because we haven't seen it thus far throughout his career. And I'm not talking having to go out there and blow it up for 500 yards, 6 touchdowns, like what Tua did a couple weeks ago.
Right.
I'm looking for a 250-yard game with 2 touchdowns and a pick. That's what I'm asking for.
Yeah.
I want to see something come out of Justin Fields this week. Is that the week that this happens? Because both of these secondary defenses aren't that great.
Well, think about it, too. He gets to play a game today on AstroTurf, okay? He gets to play at the Meadowlands. That's AstroTurf. And he's played a game in really awful conditions, and he's played a game at Soldier Field, which isn't the best. We all know that. Their turf is not good. So I'm interested to see how he plays today with good footing, interested to see how the guys and the wide receivers break on things. Eager to see that. But my question, the question for you, anybody that wants to jump on, they can send us a message on Facebook or on Twitch or whatever. But what's most important for you? The Bears winning games or developing Justin Fields? Because we talked about it a little bit last Monday on my show, and I'm sure you talked about it on Wednesday on the FatMike show. But what's the most important thing for you? Is it winning games or is it developing Justin Fields?
For me, myself, personally, I want to see the development of Justin Fields. All right, we knew that this team is not supposed to be good.
Right.
It's not supposed to be a good team, Fred. Everybody picked this team out to win, 6.5 games, the over-under on the year?
Yeah.
In some cases, you can buy it at 6.
Well, not you. You predicted 10.
I predicted 10. I did.
Yeah.
Because I bought into the Kool-Aid. I bought into the team and what we can do and what can be, what could possibly be. You know what I mean? We've all seen those teams that are young and dumb enough that can do it, that can be a good team. Look at the 09 Blackhawks. Look at the 2015 look at the 2015 Cubs, where they beat the Cardinals, and nobody expected that. Nobody expected that at all. So now we're at this point now with this team. I want to see Justin Fields going out there and have the type of year that Joe Burrow did almost.
Right.
Okay. That way, Joe Burrow would be where he was struggling before he got hurt in his rookie campaign. Okay. He's not doing it, but he kept the team in every game.
Yeah.
All right. And then he had that horrible blow to his leg, and it was ugly and gruesome. But I want to see Justin Fields keep the team in every game. Now, granted, we're winning right now. We're
Right.
2-1.
2-1.
You can't complain.
No.
But you got to still let this kid grow. You got to let him get comfortable. The one thing I will say about Justin Fields that's driving me nuts, the coaching staff must work on, is holding the ball for too long.
Oh, yeah. He does that. He did it last year. Last year he had what? What did he have? 24 turnovers? Was it 12 interceptions, 12 fumbles last year?
That can't be a thing.
No.
You gotta really tone that down because that's driving me nuts.
Yeah. Yeah. He's got to do better at what he's doing right now. And so we'll see. We'll see what they run and what they decide to do. In my opinion, you can't tell the other 52 guys that we're just trying to develop fields.
Right.
You've got to say we're going out to win games.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, granted, you being a player on a team that's trying to develop a quarterback and you're here to win games, yes, you're going to be pissed off. But don't you got to look at the long run? Your team is so young. You have a young team.
But you can't give up seasons, okay? The NFL is a league where you can't give up seasons. You've got to actually go and try to win every game. I mean, I know it sounds cliche, but you've got to try to win every game. Teams go from worst to first all the time.
Right?
All the time. And it would be really nice to see the Bears. Now, I'm not saying they're going to be first. They're not going to beat the Packers. Who knows about the Vikings? They get a chance to see them next week. But this is a team that's developing. They're a young, hungry team. And that's what we've seen. Some of the other good teams out there. We've seen young guys that have come into the league and stepped up and made their team better. And I think that the defense is going to be a plus for the Bears. I think Matt Eberflus, I like what he's been doing. And we'll see. We'll see how it all plays out today.
It's gonna. What is your prediction for today's game, Fred? Do you want to give it now? Or you want to give it a little bit?
It's going to be. I can give it again.
We'll give it later.
Okay.
Let's give a quick little break to a special thank you to Miller Lite, the Chicago Bears, for putting on this event over at Salerno. A special thank you to Salernos as well, but also our guys over at Fozzy Football. They sponsored us to come to this event today. Fozzy Football, we're giving away a couple of really cool games. We're going to be doing raffles for that. This game is going to be taking the United States and Earth by storm. It's so much fun. I love this game.
I wasn't sure if you were talking about Fozzy Football or the Bears Giants.
No, Fozzy Football.
Okay.
Fozzy Football is going to be better than the Bears Giants game.
Probably.
Right? So, guys, really quick from those guys. We will be right back in literally a minute and 5 seconds.
Fozzy Football, are you ready, brother? Real football action on a glossy game surface played shuffle style. Slide a shuffle puck at pass or run targets, and a free mobile app keeps track of every game detail. Easy to learn, but this game of skill is difficult to master. Take care of the ball, or turnovers will kill your drive. The game is guaranteed to get your competitive fire burning, and it's perfectly sized to take anywhere. The park, a barbecue, your next tailgate, or fun at home on game nights. Fozzy Football is simply the best, most realistic and competitive game of football available anywhere. Add defense when your skill improves and take the game to the next level. The perfect mix of fast action and real football drama, where a last-second Hail Mary can break hearts or make champions.
All right, guys, and we are back again. Thank you to Fozzy Football for sponsoring us here. I gotta ask for a drink. Can I get a drink, please? Can I get a drink, please?
I got a Miller Lite for you if you want. I like Miller Lite.
I'll take it. If we are sponsored by Miller Lite, I guess I'll take it.
Yeah.
I gotta have at least one, right?
Yeah.
Miller Lite.
There you go.
Beer of champions. So yeah, like a little bit more about Salerno's here. I mean, we are here down here. I hope you guys are coming on out. They got
a great place.
Got a great setup outside. They got bags going on outside. The drum line's coming soon. We got Nate's dad here. Nate's dad. Look at this guy. Peyton jersey. Bears earring. Bears tattoo. This guy is a diehard Bears fan. And Bears sunglasses. Look at this guy.
There you go.
I hope he doesn't wear those things when he drives. There's no way you can see out of the damn things. There's no way. There's no way.
It's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a fun afternoon. It's nice outside. It's football weather. Nice, cool, brisk, and cannot wait for the game to get underway later on today.
See, Pops, that's Nate's dad. He was telling me last night that him and Nate, that the guy who runs this joint here, he's like, oh, we closed this place down. We went to another bar. He's like, man, my son tells me, he's like, Dad, it's time to go. He's like, what do you mean? He's like, I got to be at work tomorrow at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
You ever have those days?
I used to. But I always made it to work the next day.
I have those days, and then Megan wants to kill me.
Yeah, I know. We had a nice one the other day on Friday.
Yeah, that was good.
That was a good day.
Friday was good.
Yeah, that was a good day.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Mike North, you missed Mike.
I missed Mike, but there was a lot of people out there.
Happy anniversary to Mike North, by the way. I missed that yesterday.
Yep. Mike and his lovely wife, BB, with their anniversary. Yes. But, Salernos has been around for a while, and they have a lot of other things out here. I'm looking here. They also run the Piazza out in Aurora. It's a great place, a lot of music. They got an Eagles cover band that's coming out there. It's supposed to be amazing, and I watched some of the video stuff. So if you get a chance, go to Piazza, go to Salerno's. Come on out here, and you'll see a lot of the stuff. They have it promoted up on their screens throughout the day. A lot of cool stuff. It's a great, great sports bar. Love coming here, like I said. I've been coming here for a long, long time, and it was a perfect place when this place opened up. Coming here from Cicero, this was one of the first big, huge sports bars.
Well, the thing that's really cool, I like this, like the 1950s U booth.
Yep.
That's cool. Yep. I like that a lot. That reminds me of you ever seen Pulp Fiction?
Yep.
Where John Travolta and Uma Thurman go to that.
The dance club.
The dance club, right? Yeah. And everybody's like impersonating people.
Yep. No, very cool.
Yeah.
So we'll be here, and like I said, for the people coming on out, there's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to get a little loud. They got the DJ, they got the drum line, they got Staley the Bear, and then Bears football at noon. So it should be a great, great afternoon. Come on out to Salerno's, have some great food, some great drinks. We'll have a great time throughout the day.
We got to get a picture with Staley the Bear.
Yeah, we can do that.
You and me. Just me, you, and Staley the
Bear. I got my Bears shirt on. Look at it.
I got my Bears colors on.
Yeah, you do.
I'm hot though.
My Bears shirt looks really good actually on the screen.
I'm hot though. I'm hot. Fat guy. It's still not fat guy weather yet.
That's why I didn't go with sleeves today.
This morning was chilly though. It was a little chilly.
Yeah.
It was.
You sound like Sylvie.
No, it was
a little chilly out there. Yeah.
I didn't mean. Geez, I don't ever want to be referred to as Sylvie ever again. But no, it was a little nippy out there this morning. I got in the car. I had to go do some running around. I forgot. So when we do these events, guys, this is no joke. When we go live everywhere we go, I always forget something.
Sure.
Something, whether it be a pen, a pad of paper, my mouse, the USB import, cords to whatever. The one day I literally left my microphone.
That's tough.
I had to have my wife bring my microphone to an event.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm an idiot. She's like, what? I'm like, I forgot my microphone. She's like, you're an idiot. I was like, I know.
Yeah. It's very difficult to leave your microphone behind at a place where you're going to be talking into a mic for hours. So, yeah.
I mean, what the hell am I doing around here?
Yeah.
I always forget something. Well, this morning, I forgot the USB port.
Okay.
The USB patch. Everything plugs into.
Yeah.
This is everything, guys. We have the keyboard, the mixer, the microphone, the camera, the laptop, everything. Everything plugs into something, and I forget one of the most important pieces to everything.
Not good.
So it's 5:00. I let the dogs out. We're doing our thing. I'm going through my bag in the car. I'm loading up the car with our gifts from Fozzy Football that we're going to be raffling off there. We're going to be playing that too, by the way.
Yep.
We're going to have a couple people watching us play that. It's going to be a lot of fun during the Bear game. But I'm looking through everything in the bag. I was like, so no.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang it. So I had to drive all the way back onto the Lockport, go to the office, grab this stupid piece, just this stupid piece to where we can do this today.
Crazy. Well, we're doing it. It works. It sounds good. I'm looking at some stats.
Let's do it.
Total offensive yards for the Bears this year, 795 through 3 games. Their opponents, 1,074. So almost 300 more yards. Offensive plays, 159, 190 for the opposition. Total yards, rushing yards, 560, 471 for the opposition. So the Bears are running the ball well. Second best running team in the NFL. Touchdowns, they actually have 6, and they've only given up 6, which is not bad. But they're going to be without Cairo Santos today. And what's his first name?
Carlos.
No, the guy that's kicking today.
Ryan Badger.
No, it's not Ryan.
Oh, no. That's my buddy.
Yeah, I think it's Mike or something like that. But he's kicked around the NFL. And so that concerns me a little bit. New kickers for a team always concern me. Cairo Santos, the guy kicking well. He missed practice the other day. Personal issues, they said. And so we'll see what happens, how that goes today. Because you hate to be short your kicker when you get into a game like this. But the AstroTurf's going to help. I think it's going to make the running game for the Bears excel. And hopefully good things will happen today for the Bears. And I think that, Justin Fields playing in New York, We'll see how it all works out. See how things go. I think he's going to – I don't know that he's going to throw the ball more. I don't think he could throw the ball any less. So far this year, he said he's 23 for 45 for 297 yards. That sounds like three quarters. Well, it sounds like 3 quarters.
Joe Flacco just threw the ball 3 weeks ago 63 times.
I know. And Herbert's doing it a lot too. It's weird the way the game has changed in the NFL. It's almost like the running game means nothing in the NFL. But if you watch the games on a weekly basis, the running game's important. Sometimes the passing game gets shut down, and I cannot wait. Khalil Herbert has done nothing but excel since he's come to the Bears, and now he's filling in for David Montgomery. We'll see how things go. Can't wait for the new kick. Be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it should be. So I got a couple notes here on my end on how the Bears got to win this game.
Okay,
I'm kind of gonna rip off Yurko here.
Oh, that's fine. Yurko has his picks to click.
Yeah, his picks to click, 5 keys to success.
5, that's what it is.
Whatever he calls it, 5 keys.
5 keys to a Bears victory.
I'm gonna call it 5 downs. All right, let's call it 5 downs. I'm ripping off Yurko here. But number 5, you just touched on it a little bit. You got to kick him straight today.
Yeah.
With a backup kicker. No Cairo Santos.
Right.
You got to kick him straight. Make sure this guy comes in. Don't put him in line for a 65-yard field goal like we seen a couple weeks ago with Denver losing the game.
Right.
On a 63-yard. Don't do that to him. Don't do that to him. Get this guy in range, chip shot range, 35-yarders. Give him that easy money where kickers make their bread and butter range. Right. Keep him in that range to score some points. Number 4, do not let nobody wide receivers beat you in your secondary.
They have a lot of nobody wide receivers.
They have a lot of nobody wide receivers. Kenny Galladay out there right now had great success in Detroit with Matt Stafford. Amazing success in Detroit with Matt Stafford. It's now up there in the New York Giants, and he has 2 receptions through 3 games.
Yeah.
You cannot let Kenny Galladay beat you. And let me tell you something. Kenny Galladay loves beating the Bears.
Yeah.
He loves beating the Bears secondary.
Northern Illinois kid.
Northern Illinois kid.
Now you got David Sills the 5th. The 5th. I don't even know. I didn't know the first 4. Then you got Kenny Galladay. Then you have Richie James. Rick James?
Rick James.
Is it Rick James?
Rick James. I'm Richie James.
Yeah. So Rick James, and then their tight end is getting Daniel Bellinger. So these are a bunch of guys I've never heard of.
Right.
I got to tell you.
They lost Evan Ingram. They lost a lot of guys up there.
Yeah.
So that's my number 4. Number 3, you have to establish the run with Khalil Herbert today, especially with David Montgomery out. You want to get on it early. Open up some zone. Open up their defense a little bit to set yourself up for pass.
Right.
And that leads to my next one is pass the ball at number 2. Like I said earlier, I want to see Justin Fields today. Excuse me, guys. I've been talking nonstop for 3 days. I'm losing my voice. Open it up the offense a little bit today.
Right.
That's what I want to see. I want to see them turn the field horizontal today with Darnell Mooney. I want to see a big game out of Darnell Mooney today. That's what I want to see.
I mean,
I want to see something out of Cole Kmet. Something.
He
anything.
got 2 catches.
He's terrible. So does Kenny Galladay. So does Kenny Galladay. He's terrible. All right. He's been terrible and he's terrible. And number 1, you got to stop Saquon. You got to stop Barkley. That's how you win this game. And if the Bears do win this game, it's going to be a lightning pan. Because honestly, this is the first time I've won against the Bears so far this year.
Have you really?
This is the first time I went against them.
You don't like the Bears today?
I do not like the Bears today. They are calling for a little bit of rain up there in New York.
Yeah.
From the hurricane and stuff that just hit Tampa, from the hurricane that hit all the greater South Florida area and the Gulf and stuff down there. I'm sad to say it, but I'm gonna take the I'm taking the Giants 17-10.
Bears are gonna win this one, and I think they're gonna win it because of turnovers. I think they'll be able to get to Daniel Jones. I think they'll be able to take the ball away. I hope that they make some tackles as they're going for the ball. I saw a couple plays last week where they were going for the ball instead of the tackle, and the guy gained an extra 5, 6, 8 yards. You can't do that today. You especially can't do it with Saquon Barkley. You got to hit him hard, hit him often, and once you got him stopped, then try to go for the ball. The Bears have been bad over the years at doing that. They have been better at the peanut punch. They learned. They must have gone through the video. I know that Charles Tillman was there at camp earlier this year. Maybe he taught some of these defensive backs the peanut punch, because it's worked out for the Bears several times. But they're without Jalen Johnson again, it appears today. Kendall Vildor is one of your guys. You also have Brisker and Gordon, a couple of rookies that actually have stepped up. They played well this year, but you expect them to get worked a couple times throughout the season. Now, I don't know that Daniel Jones could do that to them, but, in future games when you have good quarterbacks, expect them to take advantage of these guys. But I love the way Brisker and Gordon are flying around. They're flying around. They're young guys. They're making hits. Gordon was getting beat a lot early last week, and then he got better as the game went on. Kendall Vildor was not playing well. Then he makes a key play at the end or later on in the game, causes the interception. So they are good young players, but young players make mistakes. And I've talked about it before. The one thing you don't want young guys to do is make the same mistake over again, and hopefully they won't do that today.
Yeah, and I'm hoping so. I don't want to see the Bears lose. No. That's not what I'm going for. What I am going for is I think that this
I was going for a Miller Lite. That's why I was buying it there for a second.
What I am seeing, though, it's this team is young, and like I said, they're young, they're dumb.
Yeah, don't continue.
Exactly.
Yeah, don't continue with that line.
But no, I want to see some good play today. I'm hoping that the Bears do pull out a victory, go to 3-1, move up in the division.
Go to 3-1 and get the Vikings.
Let
Vikings next week.
Yeah. Hopefully the Packers lose.
Yeah.
Right now we got New Orleans beating Minnesota halfway through the fourth, 22-19.
Yeah.
So guys, really quick too, I wanted to show you guys this. Fred's gonna hold one end. I'm gonna hold the other end. This is what we got going on here with our guys over at Fozzy Football. These guys are fantastic. Check this thing out.
They're awesome games.
It is a board game that's absolutely fantastic. You guys can't see me, but it's
well, I'd rather see the game than see you. We've seen
this game is excellent. It's played shuffleboard, shuffle puck style, and they're now on mats. Super awesome, and that's who's sponsoring us to be here today. And we're here a quick little word from those guys too, and get back to this board here and tell you a little bit more about it because it's a lot of fun.
Fozzy Football, are you ready, brother? Real football action on a glossy game surface played shuffle style. Slide a shuffle puck at pass or run targets, and a free mobile app keeps track of every game detail. Easy to learn, but this game of skill is difficult to master. Take care of the ball or turnovers will kill your drive. The game is guaranteed to get your competitive fire burning, and it's perfectly sized to take anywhere. The park, a barbecue, your next tailgate, or fun at home on game night. Fozzy Football is simply the best, most realistic and competitive game of football available anywhere. Add defense when your skill improves and take the game to the next level. The perfect mix of fast action and real football drama, where a last-second Hail Mary can break hearts or make champions.
All right, that's the Fozzy Football game, guys. I know Fred and I are going to be playing a game during the Bears game as everything's going live, as we're sitting here hanging out, listening to the DJ, waiting for Stanley the Bear. State of the Bear. You got to see everything here, man. This is awesome. We got banners set up everywhere. I'm going to be going around on Facebook Live for everybody on 12 to 2, showing everybody everything. Our DJ here looks like he's ready to start bumping. Like he's ready to go. He's not messing around. I guess he
doesn't mess around. He also does the sound, all the sound in Soldier Field too.
Right.
Well, so when you come out here, you'll hear some of the stuff that you hear as if you're at the game, which is perfect.
And he comes with his very own hype man. I was sitting there, I was talking to somebody at the bar. I was like, he's like, I'm just the mic guy. I just hang around and talk on the mic.
That's
he has
cool.
his own hype man. But I think he's. What is this? Are you kidding me? He's got fireworks the whole nine.
Awesome.
It's ridiculous. This is insane.
Place. Yeah.
What is this? I feel like I'm at a Kiss concert. This is awesome.
That's going to be so much fun today. Come on out to Salernos here in Hodgkins. We have a great time. They have a lot of cool stuff going on throughout the day. And like Mike said, it's kid-friendly. Stanley the Bears coming out here. So come on out and have a great time. Again, Miller Lite, $12 buckets of Miller Lite. That's going to be wonderful. Yeah. We've already down to not buckets but beers.
And the food, guys. The food at this place is absolutely insane. Every time I'm here, Nate surprises me with a different pizza. Yeah. Last week he gave me sausage and giardiniera and pepperoni.
Cool.
I
grew up on Salerno's pizza. I've been eating Salerno's pizza forever. So this is one of my favorite places to come to for pizza. So it's a great place. Can't wait.
All right, guys. Well, let's get. What's your predictions today?
Before we get out of here. Yeah. I think the Bears are going to win, but I think it's going to be the old taffy pull. Okay, the game in London right now is 22-19. Bears game is going to be kind of close to that. I'm going to go 23-21 Bears.
Ooh, okay.
23-21 Bears. I think they're going to win. I think it's going to be a game that's going to go fast. Games usually end around 3:15. This game's going to be over before 3 o'clock today because they're going to run the ball a lot. Clock's going to keep going. You're going to see Saquon Barkley. You're going to see Herbert. You're going to see Ebner. You're going to see that blocking of the fullback in the Blasing game. They'll get out there and do some blocking. I think the Bears are going to run the ball well. Fields will throw some. I'd love to see Vandalus Jones score. That'd be wonderful. We'll wait and see if it happens. But I'm going, 23-21 Bears. I'm ready down.
21. I got you right here.
Okay.
So you're going 23-21 Bears. I'm going the opposite, man. I'm going the opposite. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going 17-10, 17-14. Official prediction, Giants. 17-14 Giants, especially up there in East Rutherford, New Jersey, where it's supposed to be rainy and crappy and everything else.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We've got a lot of shows on 1252. We've got the show I do on Monday, Huge Views and Brews. We've got you on Tuesday. And the people that are out here today can see all the shows we have. We also got our hockey show coming up very, very soon.
That's going to be awesome.
Yeah, with Matt and Andrew. Cannot wait for the hockey show. And, it's going to be fun. We got a lot of stuff going on at 1252. We'll be here throughout the game, hanging around.
Doing a post game.
Well, may or may not.
May or may
you
not.
may be here for the post game.
You got to be here for the post game.
We'll
you got to
see.
be here. You're my guy.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do.
All right. On that note, guys, let's get the hell out of here. Let's get some food and a few drinks.
We got beers.
Get ready for
and
the
come on
Bear
out
game.
because if you're on your way out here or you're listening, you're thinking about a place to go, we're going to be playing some Fozzy Football here during the game. And just come on over, say hi. We'll glad hand and mingle throughout the crowd throughout the day. But it's going to be fun all day long here at Salerno's. Great place here in Hodgkins, just off of LaGrange Joliet Roads. And it's really cool. We have a
63rd and LaGrange.
Huh?
63rd and LaGrange. It's beautiful out here.
Not 63rd. It's you're further south of 63rd.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, Joliet Road, LaGrange Road. You can't miss it. If you see the White Castle on your right, make a left. You can't.
931 West 63rd.
9301.
Yes.
9301.
9301 West 63rd Street. See?
Okay.
I told you it was 63rd Street.
Yeah.
9301 West 63rd Street. Get your asses on down here for a great time. Awesome food. All the booze you can ask for. And some freebies. The raffles, giveaways.
And the Miller
DJ.
Lite, again.
Staley the Bear. The Miller Lite.
The Miller Lite, $4 buckets. You can't beat that. Really good stuff. Have a great time. And a Bears win. Don't listen to what Mike says. Listen to me. Yeah.
Listen to me. All right, guys, we are getting out of here. But before we go, we got to do one more thing. Hopefully it works. Let's see if it works. No, not this. We don't want to see this. We don't want to see this.
Not going to work.
It's
You
not
have to
going
sing
to
it
work.
yourself.
It's not going to work.
Just bear down, Bears.
Bear down, Bears.
You'll be hearing bear down Chicago Bears. You come on out here because we'll be having, again, the drum line, the DJ, Staley the Bear, all kinds of fun in the Bears victory. Again, don't listen to Mike.
Don't listen to me.
No.
Don't listen to me. Guys, we'll be back a little bit later. Till then, go Bears, and hopefully we get a W.
Yep.
Take care, guys.
Thank you for listening to 1252 Sports Chicago.